Hello, this is Norma Joe, back for another episode of this Death Stranding shit. Okay, I watched the shorter part today, and still a lot happened, so I don't know how the fuck I was trying to do 2 hours at once. But anyway, so I have my gray hoodie on for the occasion, and okay, I wanted to mention something that I forgot to mention last time in the last episode, which is that when Sam went to sleep, he handcuffed himself to the bed, which there was no reason for. So, I don't know if that means that I don't know if that means he's like a computer or something, a part computer, that's like he has to plug himself in when he sleeps so he can like get recharged or whatever. But anyway, in honor of that, this fucking thing. Okay, that was going on too long. But you get my point. Oh, somebody texted me. Oh, okay. Anyway, what happened? So, Sam was just doing a whole bunch of errands, and I don't know if, like, you have to do a certain amount of errands before you get your next, like, the next checkpoint city you can go to install Wi-Fi at, or you have to, like, stay in the city you were at for a while before you can go, like, you have to level up or whatever. So, anyway, but he was doing all these errands. Wait a sec, fucking neck hurts when I sit like that. Anyway, so, what happened? So he was just carrying a bunch of shit around. It was just a bunch of, it wasn't a whole lot of story. There was this one of those porta potty looking mailboxes that he put some stuff in, and there was like a hologram outline person next to it, and it made me think that, I thought for a second that was like a ghost, like appearing for a second, like next to him, but it like didn't attack him, but then I realized it was like a hologram of the person who put it there or whatever. Yeah. What else? Let me think. Anyway, so this guy called him on the phone, just like out of nowhere while he's running around, like, the wilderness. And the guy was just like, hey, what's up? Like, he just started talking about something. Oh, I remember what he was talking about. He started talking randomly, out of nowhere, about, how, like, they didn't used to have humans be doing all the deliveries. They used to be all robots. But then, apparently, all the customers started to get pissed because they were like, this is not wholesome, this is not family values, like, we don't want robots are fugly, and, like, we want humans again, you know? So, anyway, so they were like, okay, fine, you know, we'll have humans again. And then he said they created a whole bunch of jobs they didn't need for, like, fucking desperate people or some shit like that is what he said. And, which I wish is what they would do now. Like, I remember in, like, 2007, I don't know if it's still like this now, but in 2007, my Korean family was telling me that in Korea, they have, like, if you go in a big store, like a big supermarket or whatever, they'll have, like, a different person, like, each aisle. And, like, if it was here, it'd be, like, one person having to work all the aisles. But over there, they had it to where, like, each aisle had its own person, even though it's, like, fucking overkill, obviously. But, like, it was just to create jobs, you know what I mean? So, anyway, what was I talking about? So, anyway, he was talking about they were doing the same thing. And so, yeah, they had all derelict and all the fucking nonconformists and shit doing the cargo running and all this stuff. Kind of like now, you know, with Postmates and Instacart and all that shit. So anyway, which I'm sure is what it's based on, you know, whatever. Then he started saying how this is so fucking hilarious to me, because they could have just easily had it, they wouldn't even have to say anything, they could just have easily automatically understood that those the Star Wars things, those Tusken Raiders, just want to steal things because they want to resell it, you know, we've had thievery since the dawn of time, like, people say, like, prostitution is the first, profession. I think it's stealing, and maybe, like, I don't know, maybe, like, well, I don't know if you consider hunting a job. Maybe it's not considered a job. I don't know. Anyway, whatever. So they could have just easily said they were regular thieves. But, like, but no, he has this, like, weird, like, extra explanation where he's like, you know, they actually get high off the stealing. Like, because something about fucking, I guess he was saying they used to be, like, legit, like delivery people, like, back in the day, like, they worked for, like, I guess the government or a big company, whatever the fuck they were doing, but they were, like, legit, whatever, and then they, I guess they went rogue or whatever, but, like, they still, like, they remember such good times from the time when they had legit jobs and they were getting paid, steady paid checks and stuff like that, that, like, every time they steal now, it, like, reminds them of that time and it makes them high, and then they all circle jerk each other and shit like that. So, that was just fucking extra, but okay, you know, let me see, what was I gonna fucking say? Oh yeah, so there's this whole thing about boots, where, like, for some reason the boots, like, deteriorate quickly, and, like, because the whole rest of their suits, like, those fucking, like, wetsuits they wear, like, they don't, seem like they get affected by the rain or anything like that. But for some reason, there's this whole fucking to-do about boots. Like, first, before, which I didn't mention because it didn't fucking seem important, but, like, there was this whole thing before about how, like, his boots were fucked up and he, like, got hurt when the car got tipped over or whatever. He was, like, bleeding, and then something happened with the boots there, I don't know. And then when he took him back to the flamboyant scientist guy, the dude was, like, saying, like, oh, these boots look like they've been through hell or whatever. Anyway, so this dude, he, I don't know, he was like, oh, your boots, like, fucked up again. The new ones we just gave you are fucked up again, so here's another new pair, or whatever the fuck he was saying. I don't know, I feel like it's gonna lead to something important. But then, off the cuff, he was like, oh, it's like, this is gonna be your size because it's standard issue size for all bridge people, or some bullshit like that. So, like, that makes me think that, like, maybe Sam was, like, a clone or something like that. I don't know, you know. Can you imagine, like, a whole army of Sams? Yeah. I'm guessing this dude is, like, scientifically created in some way. I don't know if he's a computer program, if he's, like, a hologram, if he's, like, made out of dark matter. Oh, and that's another thing. He had this 3D printer. Apparently, somewhere they got a 3D printer. I don't remember where they fucking got it from. But he had a 3D printer, and he's bringing it back to, like, all the fucking people, that he talks to. And then, like, I don't know, he was just delivering them some shit, and then they said something about, oh, now you have like, the fucking Liquid Snake British guy was like, no, now you have a 3D printer or some shit. Like, I don't know, I guess he got it out of one of those, like, porta potties or whatever. But, like, so, anyway, they were like, oh, go over to this place, and it's, like, has this big sign that says, like, right here, like, you fucking idiot. And, like, so he goes over there, and he goes over there and sets up a 3D printer, and then, like, apparently prints physical things out of dark matter, of course, because every fucking thing is dark matter. Oh, I remember what the British guy was saying. The British guy was saying that, like, the big fucking mega server for all their fucking tech and shit is the beach, Limbo. So, I don't know if he said, like, they have some big, huge generator machine, it's, like, connected to Limbo that's, like, sucking all the power out, and then they send it through, like, a whole, like, power grid or something. I don't fucking know. But he said something along those lines. And, basically just reinforcing all the same shit, which is that they're using the dark matter to power all their shit. And then they're surprised when fucking demons and shit come through from the other side. Like, like, oh, of course you didn't think there was going to be consequences. Like, of course. But anyway, so, what was it? The boots, the British guy. What else is there? There was this thing with campfires where you can go, oh, I remember, okay, so anyway, he built a bridge with the, dark matter, and at first I was confused because I thought it was just making a hologram, but I guess they were talking about it was actually creating, like, physical matter, because they wanted him to build bridges, and they wanted, then they can't just be hologram because then you go through them, so, like, it's gotta be real, right? I don't know, whatever, it was weird. And then, I'm guessing maybe it just, like, yeah, I don't fucking know how it works, but whatever. But anyway, they had this whole thing about bridges. Mom was talking to him on the phone, she was trying to fucking do, like, fucking good cop routine or some shit. And everybody's so fucking obsessed with him using these fucking ladders and bridges. Like, there have been, like, 5 or 6 calls already about, like, hey, and they're all, like, trying to be so fucking PC about it, too. They're like, hey, buddy, you want to try using one of those ladders as a bridge? And then he just fucking, like, ignores them. Then, like, 20 minutes later, it's like, hey, remember those ladders I gave you? Why don't you use one as a bridge, like, try it out, it's so fun, like, I promise, it's so fun. And it's just, like, shit like that, like, they're really condescending and, like, weird about it, and they're, like, just nagging him over and over, like, hey, can you make a bridge now, buddy, like, da-da-da, and it's just, like, what the fuck is going on, and why are they so obsessed with these ladder bridges? Anyway, so, I don't remember what else happened. Boots. People getting high. Dark matter. I feel like there was more. I feel like something more happened. Well, when I left off, he was, like, just getting more and more shit. And, like, I don't know how, like I said, I don't know how much shit you have to deliver to, like, progress. Like, before you can go to the next city or whatever. Or if you can just go wherever you want all the time. And he's just, like, choosing to do this. I don't know. I don't fucking know how it works. I'm not playing it. But, was that gross, what I just did? Because you can see my mouth. Anyway, maybe that was it. I did only watch a half hour after all. I feel like there was more, though. I feel like there's something else, and I'm not remembering. What was it? Something about Amy, maybe? Amelie? Or something like that? I don't fucking remember. Anyway, yeah, maybe I'll remember later. I feel like maybe that was it. Anyway, when we left off, he was just carrying more shit, and he was going through the mountains. And, oh, did I say the thing about at the campfire, you can, like, make your character, you can make Sam sleep, and, you can make him just, like, sit on the ground, you can make him, like, meditate, and, like, then you can make him, like, put his bag and, like, lean against it so he can sleep sitting up, and then you can just make him, like, pass out, and then when he's passed out, he's, like, holding the baby like this. So, for all you people out there that like that type of thing, I do too. I'm not joking, but, you know, whatever. Okay, I really feel like that maybe was it. So he was just going through some forest, and it was raining, and the demons were going to come out. That's all. Oh, and you can also, like, it's not like on Facebook or YouTube where you can only like things, like, singular times. Like, when you give people likes, you can like it, like, a bajillion times. Like, so, anyway, okay, I'm going to cut this off now. Bye.